So we better get to TG's news article first, I think, because he's on one of those today. So
Yeah, no, I'll get mine through and then I'll busy myself dabbing and I won't talk anymore for a while.
No, you could talk, bro. You can talk just in between dabs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I'm like I say, I really enjoy that. This shit makes me real fucking talkative, as you might notice. But anyway, yeah, I like this story. It reminds me of here in Canada, actually, quite a bit. And I'm surprised.
Yeah, things are a little bit twisted today on the news articles, as we discussed earlier.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. I noticed.
So, what's been going on in the UK, TG?
Well, you know, I'm the expert here. I'm very up on my UK shit. But this one did kind of catch my eye because, like I say, this has like been the model here in Canada, at least on the illicit side of things, for quite a few years. I mean, there's still the hand-to-hand kind of aspect of it, but yeah, I'll read and then we can talk about it because it's pretty funny. Illegal weed delivery startup Dispenseroo sees meteoric growth in the UK. Yeah, so an illegal cannabis delivery startup in the UK is generating millions of pounds in revenue less than a year after it was created, according to its founder. Dispenseroo, which unlike other online drug markets operates on the open web, has attracted thousands of customers in recent months through guerrilla advertising campaigns and word of mouth. The unorthodox approach of shunning the dark web means the site is easily found through popular search engines like Google and DuckDuckGo, allowing it to grow tenfold in recent months. Kind of like, yeah, like here in Canada, you can Google mail order, whatever, marijuana, cannabis, and lots of stuff pops up, not on the dark web. The founder, who goes by the name S, told The Independent that he had never sold drugs before starting Dispenseroo and only created this service out of frustration with the, quote, archaic cannabis laws in the UK.
Stick to his story as well. You have to stick to that story, bro. You know?
Yeah. There's a huge difference between hard drugs and weed, he said. There's a lot of misinformation and negative images to those that are ill-informed. But many of our customers use cannabis for medical reasons and to treat complex illnesses like depression. A spokesperson for the National Crime Agency said it was a policing matter, while the Met Police was unable to confirm whether there is an ongoing investigation into the startup. The Independent has approached the Home Office for comment. S refused to say exactly how much the site is currently making due to security concerns, but it said it was shipping thousands of orders each week, suggesting that the monthly revenue has surpassed £1 million. Deliveries come in vacuum-sealed bags to hide the smell and are delivered through traditional postal services like Royal Mail. Dispenseroo customers that the Independent spoke to described the service as convenient, though slightly overpriced compared to street dealers, which is like basically the same as how Canada's this aspect of things here started. It was really, I remember paying fucking like $300 an ounce, which is quite a bit for here, way back. And now it's like there's $20 ounces you can find. So yeah, not only does it operate on the open web, it offers many of the same services as legitimate businesses. There are next day delivery options, live chat customer support with the same Monday to Friday operating hours as other retailers, as well as regular giveaways and promotions. Dispenseroo is intent on being as revolutionary as the food delivery service that helped inspire it. But Deliveroo, I assume there's a Deliveroo, a business Deliveroo, has launched legal action against the startup in a battle S describes as David versus Goliath contest. Deliveroo spokesperson told The Independent that a complaint has been lodged with Dispenseroo's website register and the World Intellectual Property Organization, citing the obvious and substantive mimicking of its brand. So they're just copyrighting kind of thing, which obviously, but kind of funny. S said that Dispenseroo sees our fight with Deliveroo. I just like these words too, they're funny. It's just another hurdle we must overcome. But the company has also announced on its website that it would be rebranding to Dispenseree in the future.
So you can have delivery then.
Dispenseroo, man, that dab is pretty giggly shit.
This is why we're getting to you first, bro.
Yeah. Good point, actually. Dispenseroo is also being investigated by Transport for London after an unauthorized stunt saw ads for the site posted on the London Underground. I know what's that? The subway?
Yeah, it's like it's the first subway in the world, apparently, in history. The London Underground. It's just a shitload of trains going around the place. But what gets me is like, you know, they're trying to make out like this is all underground and nobody knows about it and shit. It's in the fucking independent newspaper. What more advertisement could you want? Please, independent, write a fucking article on this criminal podcast called High on Homegrown. You know what I'm saying? Damn, kind of advertisement. This guy 1 million a month. It's got to be 10 million a month after this.
That's why I thought it was fucking hilarious, because it's like,
God
I mean,
damn.
clearly it ain't a secret, you know. Like,
You know, nobody knows about this Deliveroo.
That's gonna change his name to Delivery.
Yeah. Just to finish quickly, he says, "I never expected it to grow this quickly. I never sold drugs ever in my life before Dispenseroo was created. I'm also a very normal person, regardless of my choice of profession. All I'm trying to show is that a platform can exist to sell weed in a clean and safe manner. If the archaic laws in the UK were reformed, it would potentially be a fully legal, tax-generating business that could help repair economies like the one we live in."
See, the missus in that, Mrs. M, saw this article and she showed it to me. She's like, "You got to see this. This guy sounds like you." So it's just because he's fucking talking sense, man. That's all. Fucking hell. But yeah, it's a big shock. But he's getting away with this. And people even know who he is. Like, to be named S. They don't know his proper identity. But, you know, to be interviewing him. And the money's going somewhere to a bank account and shit. So they could easily track him down if they wanted to. But he seems to be... Yeah, 420, everybody. But he seems to be getting away with it. Which is cool. You know, that's the way you want it to fucking be. It's crazy to see, man. It's crazy to see. I wonder if he's going to get busted at some point, because some people get busted for much less, as we all know.
I'm just surprised, like, is there not more of this? Like, it seems like an obvious thing, you know? Like I said, in Canada, this has been, like, Bud Buddy's been around for 20 plus years, you know? Since
I suppose it's been around for a while, but it's been on the dark web, and it's been more underground than what this is now. And
that's the thing with dark web. Like, I never fucked with the dark web. We never had to here, because like here in Canada, we have just e-transfer, which is very peer-to-peer. There's no, I mean, there's a bank thing, but unless you write like, "This is for weed."
Thanks for the piff, bro.
Yeah, be an idiot. So, but yeah, it's pretty easy here. So people, and then you get servers that are, you know, you go with some server out in the ocean or whatever the fuck, and I don't know. I mean, there's a shitload here, and it's like they always complain about them, but never do they go away. Only proliferating. So. Oh
yeah, Paul Planch just put in the chat there. £85 for 1/8 of Cali weed. Wow.
Cali.
It's because it's so good. Paul Plants. That's what it is. It's such good weed. Fucking, it's ridiculous, man.
Can't fuck with Cali, man.
The Cali weed best in the world, apparently, mate. Best, even when it's grown in somebody's bedroom in the UK, it's still, still.
That seed came from Cali.
Still not Cali weed, though.
That's right. We thought about Cali while we were growing it.
Yeah, we were dreaming of California.
That's right. We played beach music and surfer stuff, and you know.
Yeah, we played the Beach Boys in the tent the whole time.
The whole time.
It's Cali weed.
Cali weed.
God damn. Look, you know, fair play to the guy. Somebody needs to be doing this, and there needs to be more people doing this kind of thing. If people are willing to take the risk like that, then fucking go for it, man. Because this is how we get things changed. But I do think eventually this guy will get caught and he'll be massively fined, and the police are just letting him do his thing right now so they can take more fucking money off him in the future.
I mean, to play not devil's advocate, because I'm not, you know, I participate in this market quite often. So
what? You're a cannabis user?
I mean, you know.
Oh, that's right. It's legal for you, so yeah,
you're
good.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah. Anyway, is this not safer than like going to meet some dude up that might, like, you know, he gets shot or something? Like,
well, I would say so, but that's the right now in the UK, there's strikes going on everywhere with the rail, with the nurses, and with the post office. Royal Mail, and this guy said that a lot of their deliveries are going through Royal Mail, and I've just been seeing on Facebook over the last couple of days friends of mine receiving Christmas cards, not from me because I don't send Christmas cards, but you know, friends of mine are receiving Christmas cards from family. You know, it's weeks late now. It's fucking like 3 weeks after Christmas or something, but they're only receiving them now because Royal Mail have been on strike for fucking ages. So when you're ordering this weed through the website, it might be in a fucking vacuum sealed bag and shit, but that shit needs to be bucked. You You know what I mean? You can't just leave it sealed the whole time. And if it's just sitting in a bag for 2 fucking weeks and it's not even getting to you, it's a bit shit, really. And I know that's not the company's fault. That's Royal Mail's fault. But we shouldn't have to order the shit online from some company that isn't even legitimate. We should be able to go to a dispensary and buy the shit, man. We should be able to smell it before we're buying it and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Tell me about it. As a medical user, I have to order it fucking through the mail. If I want legal medical cannabis. So
ridiculous.
Even the dumb shit fucking, expert smoker who's been smoking for 6 months, and now he's an expert on fucking haze. He can go down and get shit easier than me.
Wow.
Who like actually needs the shit for like fucking living like a normal person, and they don't cater to people that care. Or actually, like, it would be an easy thing for them just to issue cards to people like me, so we could go down to the fucking dispensary and then, anyway, I don't want to rant about